This woman dared to live in a haunted apartment for a silver play button, but her life ended in a dark ritual. The film begins by introducing a young YouTuber named Carla, who boldly decides to rent an apartment known for being haunted.
Me mudé a un departamento embrujado. Ustedes saben cómo soy y aquí ando. Espero salir con vida de aquí.
Her courage is driven by her obsession with earning a silver play button. With the help of her boyfriend and the man she loves, Andres, Carla successfully rents the apartment. Her plan is to document every supernatural activity she encounters there and upload it to her YouTube channel. According to the rumors surrounding the building, many terrifying incidents have taken place in the past, including a fire on the 8th floor, the death of a female actress, and even an earthquake.
Voy a documentarlo todo. Al principio querían ofertar estos departamentos como si hubo un sinfín de sucesos trágicos y desafortunados, calcinó a 2 de sus residentes. Temblor del 85, como la misteriosa muerte de la actriz María Lupe Rojas.
This series of tragedies has given the apartment a sinister reputation, with residents frequently reporting paranormal disturbances until the building eventually became nearly deserted. In short, Carla rents Unit 604 on the 6th floor. She promises her subscribers that she will not leave until she captures clear evidence of an apparition or manages to communicate with an entity inside the apartment. She installs cameras in every corner of her unit and now lives there alone, accompanied only by her loyal dog, Vale.
Voy a grabar el interior de este departamento 24.
After arranging and unpacking her belongings, Carla contacts her close friend Sam, who is also a fellow YouTuber. Unlike Carla, who is still building her career, Sam has already achieved success with makeup content and has even earned her own silver play button, something that sometimes makes Carla feel envious. When Sam learns that Carla has moved into the haunted apartment, she becomes worried, but Carla reassures her, explaining that she wants to create bolder and more challenging content to achieve her dream.
¿Qué pedo? No, es que neta solo tú te mudas ahí, güey. No sé, es que sentía que necesitaba hacer algo más. Gracias por echarme la mano, güey. Estás loca, güey. Ay, sí, tú, me mudé a un edificio embrujado. Oye, te quedó bien perro el video, güey.
Carla then invites Sam to visit the apartment so they can film a video together. While she is on the phone, a loud sound of something falling suddenly comes from the room next door, but Carla assures herself that there is nothing there.
¿Qué fue eso? Dale. No sé, pero está bien. No, ya me voy. Bye. Bye.
After she finishes the call, the noise is heard again a few moments later, and that is when Carla quickly grabs her camera to record the terrifying moment.
Mi amor. Y Valeriana, véanla. ¿Qué es eso?
Not long after, the electricity in her apartment suddenly goes out, so she immediately steps outside and heads toward the electrical panel room. Carrying her camera, Carla walks down the silent hallway of the apartment building, filming every corner of the place. The atmosphere feels undeniably tense, as if she is the only person living there.
Pero no me he encontrado ninguno. Sí hay departamentos ocupados.
She then goes up to the 7th floor, where she notices a unit tightly locked, the one located directly above her apartment.
Esto está muy raro. Este es el departamento que está justo arriba del mío. Es el mismo ruido.
Shortly afterward, she reaches the electrical panel and restores the power to her unit, beginning to suspect that someone may have deliberately turned off her electricity. When she returns to her apartment, Carla is shocked to find the door already open, even though she clearly remembers locking it. As she checks every corner of the room, she thinks she sees a terrifying figure behind her wardrobe, but when the lights are switched on, the figure disappears without a trace. Not long after that, Carla receives a message from Andres saying he wants to visit her, and that night they spend time together in the apartment. The next morning, the two of them notice a damp water stain on the ceiling shaped like a duck, but the day still ends without any satisfying results. After uploading her latest video, it once again receives very little attention, just like the others. Not long after, Sam comes over to visit. Carla asks for advice, feeling frustrated that her channel is not growing. According to Sam, Carla's videos are actually quite interesting, but she does not fully commit to the character she portrays, making it feel less convincing. Sam suggests that Carla create a more confident persona who can truly make viewers believe that there is indeed a dark entity inside the apartment. From that suggestion comes a rather wild idea. Carla pretends to be a paranormal medium capable of performing a spirit summoning ritual, while Sam records the entire process. However, things take an unexpected turn when they are startled by the sound of something falling in the next room, and moments later Carla's hair suddenly lifts upward as if an invisible hand is pulling it. Sam panics at the sight, quickly blows out the lit candle, and the disturbance stops, although strange noises can still be heard from behind the door shortly afterward.
Ok, ¿qué digo? Nada de esto es falso. Los videntes lo utilizaban para la adivinación. Un círculo de protección. Sam, enfoca tu energía. No la puedes apagar soplándola, ¿ok? Porque invoco a cualquier presencia que habite este espacio. ¡Carla, tu pelo! ¡Güey, Carla! ¡Sam, apágala!
In short, after the video is uploaded to YouTube, it quickly gains a large number of views, and Carla's subscriber count skyrockets from 3,000 to 10,000, an achievement that fuels her excitement to create even more content. As a gesture of gratitude, she makes a special thank you video for her subscribers and promises to deliver something even more terrifying next time. However, not long after posting the video, comments begin flooding in, asking about the figure standing behind her. Curious, Carla reviews the footage and finds a moment she had previously screenshotted where a strange shape appears behind her. After sharpening and brightening the image, she is shocked to clearly see a horrifying figure with a terrifying face standing in the background, and that is when she begins to feel genuine fear, realizing this is no longer just staged content. Even so, Carla remains ambitious about producing new material, and once her channel reaches 20,000 subscribers, she starts expanding her ideas by purchasing a camera equipped with infrared night vision to hunt ghosts. She immediately tests the camera while filming a new video, but suddenly, something invisible grabs and chokes her. Carla struggles desperately and fortunately manages to tear the covering off and free herself.
Esta cámara captura los infrarrojos. Esta cámara va a capturar cualquier cosa que a simple vista sea... ¿Me ven? Qué loco, ¿no?
Every time something strange happens, she uploads it, but this time the video sparks heated debate among her subscribers, with some believing it is real and others accusing her of faking it. In reality, the incident is genuine, and even Carla herself begins to feel afraid. Sam tries to calm her down, suggesting it might just be hallucinations, and Carla attempts to stay positive, convincing herself that she may be imagining things because she rarely socializes since moving there. When she looks up at her ceiling, the damp stain shaped like a duck appears to be spreading wider than before. In the midst of her confusion, a notification from Andres appears on her phone, bringing her a sense of relief. Andres apologizes for replying late, explaining that his mother has just passed away, and he's been busy arranging the funeral. Carla sends him a virtual hug and invites him to come over to the apartment if he needs someone to lean on. The next day, Carla and Andres create content together by inviting a guest speaker, Mauricio, the apartment building's manager. Mauricio agrees to appear in Carla's video as they explore the 8th floor of the building, an area that has been deliberately sealed off for unknown reasons. He unlocks one of the units, revealing a room still charred from a past fire. Mauricio explains that the place was once occupied by a group of strange young people who filled the room with candles, which eventually led to a massive fire that killed them all in a horrific blaze. Among the debris, Carla discovers a mysterious cassette tape with strange symbols on its cover and, without hesitation, picks it up.
Logré contactar a don Mauricio. Este piso, por alguna extraña razón...
Llevo 25 años trabajando en este edificio.
Es el departamento quemado.
Pues aquí vivían unos jóvenes, llenaban todo de velas. Rarísimos, no se quemaron.
Afterward, they return to Carla's apartment where she asks Mauricio about the previous tenant of her unit. Mauricio tells her that 15 years ago, a woman lived in Carla's apartment and was later found dead inside the room.
El 604 vivía una dama, la señora Surni.
Back in her apartment, Carla tries to decipher the meaning of the symbols on the cassette. Although most of them are unfamiliar, one symbol feels recognizable to her, the mark of necromancers, a group known for practicing black magic to communicate with spirits. However, Andres does not believe in anything mystical. Even though some events do seem strange, he refuses to accept that everything happening to Carla is the work of ghosts, insisting there must be a logical explanation behind the terrifying incidents she has experienced. Later that night, while casually scrolling through social media, Carla comes across an Instagram story posted by one of Sam's friends showing Sam spending time with Andres. In the video, Carla is shocked by their conversation, as Sam is seen speaking badly about her in front of Andres. For reasons unknown, Sam claims that Carla's content is nothing but lies. In an instant, Carla feels her heart break, hurt by the very people closest to her. Despite the deep pain she feels, Carla tries to remain professional. The next day, Carla invites Sam to create new content together, planning to contact the spirit of the woman who once died in Carla's apartment. At first, the recording goes smoothly, but as time passes, Sam begins treating the session like a joke and starts laughing at the content they are making.
Para saber, nada más.
No, está bien.
Como recordarán, el señor de mantenimiento es una spirit box.
La quiere matar. Hablar por una...
Seeing Sam's dismissive attitude, combined with Vale constantly barking, Carla loses her temper and an argument breaks out between them. Carla vents her anger at Sam for having the nerve to speak badly about her in front of Andres. Sam insists she was only trying to help and adds that she believes Andres is a mysterious man who may not be good for Carla. She also says that what she told Andres was the truth, that Carla's content is nothing but lies. However, Carla stands her ground, claiming that everything happening to her in the apartment is real.
Que tú conozcas, estaba Andrés.
Por hablar mierda a mis espaldas.
No. Oye, ya deja ir ese vato, es un red flagzote. Yo lo único que quiero es ayudarte.
No te reconozco. Y me dices a mí la falsa.
Bebé, te estás inventando un embrujo.
Fed up with what she sees as fabricated ghost stories, Sam decides to leave. That night, Carla falls asleep while her camera continues recording for 24 hours, and during that time the disturbance returns, causing her body to move unnaturally, as if she is possessed. Even though she is now alone, Carla remains consistent in uploading her videos, but instead of support, viewers begin to complain and demand that she show a clear ghostly apparition rather than just mysterious disturbances. Carla then searches for a place where she can restore the mysterious cassette she found in the 8th floor apartment and goes there to hand it over. When she returns home, she finds her apartment door wide open, and even worse, she cannot find her dog anywhere. Panicked, Carla searches everywhere but to no avail, eventually asking her followers and subscribers for help in locating Vale. While checking her photo gallery to find pictures of her dog, she accidentally notices the same apparition that had previously appeared in her videos. It is not just in one photo, but in nearly every picture she has taken. Shortly afterward, Carla smells a strong, foul odor coming from the kitchen. When she investigates, she discovers that the smell is coming from the microwave, and inside it she finds Vale's lifeless body. Devastated, Carla immediately posts a message announcing her dog's death, and the post draws sympathy from her subscribers, causing her channel to grow to 82,000 subscribers. That night, she wakes up to a loud noise and quickly checks the infrared camera in the living room, hoping something has been captured, and this time, the terror is undeniably real. On the screen, she sees another figure standing right beside her, yet when she turns her head, there is nothing there. Even so, the infrared sensor clearly detects the entity's movement, and Carla continues recording as she follows it from one room to another. The video soon goes viral, pushing her subscriber count past 90,000 in a short time and bringing her one step closer to reaching 100,000 subscribers and earning the silver play button she has always dreamed of. After that, Carla begins researching for her newest video, wanting to explain the strange symbols that have suddenly appeared in different corners of her apartment. Her investigation leads her to the name Los Mirones, or the Watchers, which is revealed to be a black magic cult believed to have infiltrated elite circles in pursuit of immortality, and the sect is rumored to still exist to this day.
Que se hacían llamar Los Mirones. Usaba la magia para conseguir la vida eterna y el alto estrato de la sociedad.
Carla also uncovers the fact that the building fire in the past was actually caused by a failed ritual performed by the cult. Suddenly, her phone is flooded with notifications directing her to Sam's latest uploaded video, which turns out to be a public clarification exposing Carla's horror content as nothing but lies. In the video, Sam reveals that the supernatural incidents shown on Carla's channel were staged, even displaying footage of Carla using a trick to make it look as if her hair was being pulled by something invisible. Worse still, Sam plays an audio recording proving that Carla's dog had actually been alive, exposing that Carla had faked her pet's death to gain sympathy and increase her views.
¿Qué obsesión tenemos con ser la obsesión de alguien más, no? Ex amiga, Carla Anaya. Que todo esto es fake. Y lo sé porque me lo dijo. Subir de suscriptores. ¿Se acuerdan del ritual de la vela? Y supuestamente todo lo que era falso. Carla me mandó esta nota de voz. No sé, están hablando cosas muy extrañas. Tu perrito no está muerto, banda. Ese ladrido es súper reconocible. Carla se sigue inventando un montón de cosas.
According to Sam, all of these lies were done solely for the sake of chasing her dream of earning the silver play button. Sam explains that she made the video because she could no longer tolerate Carla's deception, especially lying about her dog's death. After everything is exposed, the comment section of Carla's channel turns into a space filled with insults, and her subscriber count begins dropping drastically by the second. Carla starts to panic as the truth about her lies is revealed to the public. Carla then calls Andres through Facebook and begs him to pick her up because she feels she has no one left. While waiting for him to arrive, she casually checks his social media profile and finds a video showing Andres partying with members of the elite. In the video, Carla witnesses a disturbing scene in which Andres is passionately kissing an older woman she had always believed was his mother, only to realize that the woman is actually his lover. At the same time, Carla receives the restored video file from the mysterious cassette she had previously found, and the recording shows an elderly woman speaking without any remorse before her death, enthusiastically expressing her desire to soon inhabit a new body.
Estoy a horas de morir. Amor, me quedo contigo hasta la siguiente vida. Que me estrenes el cuerpo nuevo y el que sigue de ese. Y hasta la eternidad.
It strongly suggests that the woman had attempted a body transfer ritual in the past, but the ritual failed and instead resulted in the massive fire that destroyed the apartment unit on the 8th floor. In the midst of the increasingly chaotic situation, the damp stain on Carla's ceiling grows worse until it begins dripping onto her hand, filling her with disgust and pushing her to recklessly break into the apartment unit on the 7th floor.
Esto sí es real. Para que vean que no estoy mintiendo. Ahora sí voy a grabarlo todo.
After forcing her way inside, she is immediately hit by a nauseating stench, and she sees candles burning in every corner of the room, while at the center of a pentagram lies the decaying body of a woman. Carla freezes because the face looks painfully familiar, and she realizes that the corpse belongs to the same elderly woman, Andres's lover. The dripping stain is not coming from a water leak at all, but from the decomposing body above. It is finally revealed that the ghostly figure appearing in Carla's photos and videos has been the spirit of Andres's lover all along, and the spirit seems to be targeting Carla's body. Just as Carla tries to escape, Andres is already standing at her apartment door. Though shocked, she forces herself to stay calm and pretends not to know anything while secretly continuing to record. Andres begins acting strangely, pressuring Carla to engage in something inappropriate, which terrifies her and pushes her to fight back.
¿Quieres que me vaya? No sé qué brujería me hiciste.
She attempts to flee, but it is too late, as the exits are surrounded by hooded and masked figures. They are members of Los Mirones, the cult that has come to capture Carla and use her body as a new vessel for one of their own. With nowhere else to go, Carla hides in the kitchen with her dog, but the cult members break in and brutally kill her dog in front of her. Enraged, Carla manages to stab one of the cult members, yet they are too many, and in the end she is overpowered and captured. When Carla regains consciousness, she finds herself tied up and surrounded by members of the cult, and it is then revealed that Andres has been part of the group all along. He deliberately lured Carla into living in the apartment by exploiting her obsession with the silver play button and her desire for a relationship, trapping her into becoming the new body for his lover. From the very beginning, Andres never loved her and only saw her as a vessel. Helpless, Carla can do nothing as the old woman's spirit moves over her body and, in a horrifying act, tears open her abdomen and forces its way inside her. In the end, Carla dies, and her body officially becomes the new host for Andres' lover. Time passes, and we are shown a completely transformed Carla. She no longer lives in a rundown apartment, but in a luxurious mansion. Her YouTube channel has now reached 100,000 subscribers, and she proudly receives the silver play button. Carla appears to be living happily with Andres, but we know the truth. The soul inside that body is no longer Carla, the tragic young content creator, but the spirit of the elderly woman from the Los Mirones cult, now enjoying her new life under a new identity. And thus, the story ends.